also been different kind of court proceedings happening in the High Court in Port Elizabeth. This involving Pastor Timothy Omotoso. The rape accused and self-proclaimed prophet himself has once again been denied bail. He appeared at the PE High Court just a short while ago. Now, Judge Philip Zilwa says he is not convinced by new facts presented by Omotoso's legal team. He has been in custody since his arrest back in 2017. Omotoso faces a string of charges, that is, including rape and human trafficking. Our reporter, Ayesha Ismail, joins me from the court. Now, Ayesha, obviously we've heard now that Pastor Omotoso has not received bail. What has been the reaction from his legal counsel?
Well, outside the court, there's jubilation on the one side, members of the African National Congress Women's League celebrating and saying that that is what they've wanted from the beginning. They're saying that he should not be allowed out on bail because of the charges that he's facing, and as you mentioned, he's facing serious charges, including rape and assault, racketeering, as well as human trafficking. And today we heard from Judge Zilwa, where he said that the onus was meant to be on Omotoso to prove why he should be allowed out on bail. And he says that these exceptional circumstances has not been shown by Omotoso. But I'm also now joined by the National Prosecuting Authority's Anelisa Ngcakani, who's going to tell us a bit about what happened in court today and the way forward. So, Anelisa, we've seen a lot of delays and denials in this case.
Indeed, there have been, but today the bail application for Pastor Timothy Omotoso was denied, as he had not brought in new facts for his bail application, and the judge said that indeed the bail application must not be used as a tool to close gaps of the previous bail applications. So no new facts were brought to the bail application today.
Now, we've also heard Timothy Omotoso's status in South Africa being called into question.
Yes, he is a prohibited immigrant, and as such, also his family is also a prohibited immigrants as well. They will be deported. Therefore, he will have no family ties to South Africa once he is deported. Once the family is deported as well. Therefore, that is not a guarantee that he will stand trial once his family has been deported.
We've also heard in court today that he and his family are citizens of the United Kingdom.
His children are citizens of the United Kingdom. So, therefore, if he is granted bail and he goes back to... The judge said that there is no guarantee that if he flees the country, he will go back to his country, which is Nigeria, because his church has got branches all over the world. Therefore, he can flee to any country. Therefore, he is a flight risk.
And then also with regards to the intimidation of witnesses, we've also heard that quite a few of the witnesses are now reluctant or hesitant to come to court to testify.
Judge Zilwa did mention that there is no evidence which states that he gave the direction for witnesses to be intimidated. However, witnesses have been intimidated. There's a family member who was shot. Therefore, it would be an injustice to release him on bail because witnesses do feel intimidated, and some of them have refused to come and testify in court, fearing for their lives as well.
Thank you so much for your time, ma'am. Thank you. And we also heard, just as Judge Zilwa delivered his judgment, we heard from Omotoso's legal representative, Peter Doberman, and he said that he was immediately noting an application for leave to appeal against this decision today, and this matter is likely to be heard on Monday if the judge is available, and we're waiting now to hear whether the judge will be available on Friday to hear this application for leave to appeal.
All right. Ayesha Ismail, thank you very much. She is out in the High Court in Port Elizabeth, where she was hearing and following the denial of bail of Pastor Timothy Omotoso. Now, coming